Hello and welcome to another Airsoft video review. Today we're taking a look at the KWA SR-10. That is the US designation. This weapon is in the UK along with me, so it's called the KWA LMT Defender 16 CQB. LMT stands for Lewis Machine and Tool, sorry. That's the manufacturers of this real steel weapon. As a result, we have trademarks on the upper receiver, and we've got some just over the dust cover on this side as well, courtesy of ASG, Action Sports Games. So, before we get into the main review, let's take a look at some numbers for this thing. The length with the stock retracted, this version, is 84.5 centimetres, that's 33.25 inches. The length with the stock extended into its fifth position, like such, is 92.71 centimetres, which is 36.5 inches. The outer barrel is 420mm long, that's 16.5 inches. The inner barrel is 425mm long, that's a 6.05mm diameter. The weight of this weapon, without any of these accessories on it, is 2.97 kilograms, which is 6.55 pounds. The thread on the end there, it's a 14mm counterclockwise. At the moment we've got the standard M4 M16 birdcage style. There's a little grub screw on the underside, unscrew that and the whole flash presser unscrews. Velocity, out the box this weapon will be shooting somewhere in the region of 420 feet per second, which for UK sights, unless the weapon is locked to semi and you're using it as a DMR type, is far too hot. As a result, this weapon is usually too hot, needs to be downgraded. That said, I was playing around with this gearbox today and I put a Mad Bull M100 spring in it and it was kicking out 405 feet per second with a .20 gram BB. I then changed that spring to an ASG Ultimate M90 and the FPS went up to 425 feet per second. Currently, we've got a Mad Bull M100 in here that's had about 6 coils clipped off it and it is doing 320 feet per second. So all I can conclude from that is that the compression components and the barrel in here are fantastic at keeping the air in. But other than that, this weapon really can be configured to shoot whatever you want, just depending on the spring you put in it. The gearbox on that subject is KWA's 2GX gearbox. It's a fantastic gearbox. I've been inside it about 4 times today. It's got reinforcements on the front end, all the screws and stuff are fantastic. Really nice gearbox. Moving forward, we have a 2GX hop-up bucking in there. 2GX buckings are fantastic in my opinion because as standard they come with the 2 fins, the 2 Vs, so you get 2 points of contact onto the BB rather than just one, results in a bit more stable flight, a bit more accuracy and just generally a better hop-up. On the front section here we have a 10-inch free float rail system. The gun does come with front flip-up and front rear sights, both of which are removable. Sadly, because I've got the ACOG on this, there is no room for the rear sights. That's the front sight, not sure if you can see it. On the back here we have a 6-position adjustable crane stock. Battery obviously goes in the crane stock. Other than that, it's a very nice crane stock. Ingenious battery compartment in my opinion. Pop these 2 tabs off on that side to reveal the battery compartment. The wiring is fantastic, really nice and thick. As standard, it will come with a mini Tamiya, however I've changed that to Dean's. This gun is designed to run off LiPos out the box. I use a 7.4 volt, 2200 milliamp 15C battery, and the gun runs flawlessly. It can certainly take an 11.1 LiPo, but you will probably wear the gears down a little bit quicker than a 7.4. It can also take Li-Fi batteries and of course nickel metal hydride, so very adaptable. Okay, let's take a look at the externals. Obviously we've got a crane stock in the back. We have a full metal alloy upper and lower receiver. Obviously you've got all your standard M4, M16 type things. We've got a selector switch here, safe, semi and fully automatic. Selector switch is very crisp into each position, really nice selector switch. Obviously we've got a bolt catch there, sadly it is not functioning. You can pull the charging handle back and that will open the dust cover to reveal your hop-up. I'll turn the gun around in a second. On here we have LMT marking over the magazine well. We have LMT, Lewis Machine and Tool, carbine, and then we have a serial number down the bottom. 10-inch free float rail system up top, as I've said. It's got numbers on each of the rail points on the top. So if you put any accessories on it and then you take them off, you know exactly what number they came to. Flipping the gun around, oh sorry, at the front, we've also got a gas block here with a gas tube running all the way back through. Then on this side we've got Lewis Machine and Tool just above the dust cover. If we pull open the charging handle, the dust cover flips down, bolt slides back, and there is your hop-up adjustment. Sadly, the bolt doesn't lock back, so you've got to hold it, otherwise it will snap onto your fingers. I'll go over the accessories on here because otherwise someone will ask me. Up top we've got a ACOG. This is a 4x32 red illuminated ACOG. It's illuminated by the battery section back here, not by the fibre. Up front we have a fake Surefire Scout torch. It's actually made by Element with a pressure switch on this end. You can see it lighting up the wall there. Just in front of the front sight, I should say, we've got a Magpul sling, side-mounted sling point. Some Magpul XTM rail covers on the front, Magpul RVG, Magpul MOE pistol grip, and a Magpul trigger guard. Sorry, at the back here as well, we've got a sling plate with a point for the left and right sides. Other than that, that is mostly all the internals and externals covered. It's a fantastic weapon. I use this as my outdoor kind of weekender gun. If I need to do any Milsim games, this is what I'll use. The range and accuracy and stuff is just sublime. Being a KWA, it does recommend using 0.25 gram BBs, and they just, with a 2GX bucking, it is just a dream to shoot. The motor in here is a KWA high torque motor. All the gears are heat treated. They are fantastic. Magazines, it comes with a KWA 350 round metal high cap. I've also used Magpul P-Mags, G&G high caps and ICS M4 high caps, all of which feed and work fine. The P-Mags are a little tight in the mag well, but they do still fit and feed very, very nicely. I know some people have had problems with other brands of magazines, so check around before you go buying anything. Other than that, it is a standard kind of M4 style. It's a dream to shoot and everything. So, as I say, this is the UK variant, so it's got LMT markings on it. The US version only has KWA and SR-10 markings on it, sadly. That also said, these are very hard to get hold of within the UK. I believe this one was one of the last one of the current batch. So if you do really want to get your hands on one, then you're going to have to look around, but I assure you they are definitely worth the wait. This gun was purchased from JD Airsoft, cost about £280 in the UK. Other than that, I think that's pretty much everything. If you've got any questions, comments, niggles, anything like that, put them in the comments section below. I'll do my best to answer them to the best of my ability. Please rate the video, like, subscribe, do all those cool things because they really help out the channel. Until then, I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.